Hey friends, welcome back to another video. My name's Lefebvre, and today I thought I would keep up with my Halloween theme and show you how to paint a cute little ghost. So let's jump in and get started. Okay friends, today we are going to do a quick little illustration. I thought this would be fun if you have a little one in your life, you want to make them a cute little Halloween card. We're going to paint a really cute ghost holding a pumpkin. So I'm painting in my At Your Lab cold press watercolor sketchbook. I have my Shinhan watercolors, I have a pencil, an eraser, some brushes, and we're ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to do is sketch it out. So ghosts are actually pretty easy, right? So we're just gonna go up and down like that. Now this ghost is gonna kind of have some hands. So I'm just gonna do like a little arm like that. And then another arm kind of coming in like this. And I'm gonna do a cute little pumpkin in this ghost's arms like that. And then I'm going to just do the bottom here, just kind of make it wavy, and we're going to do like a simple happy face. But first I want to do the color of the ghost. So this is also a lesson in painting things that are white, or subjects that are white. I have done a couple of videos on this before. I'm just fixing my pumpkin. I'm doing some ovals there. There we go. That's a little bit better. I've done subjects that are white before, and if you want a bit more on that topic, I can put the videos down below. But basically, when you are painting a subject that is white, you don't want it to match the background of the paper, right? It's gonna blend in, you're not gonna be able to see it. So you wanna pick an undertone color of your subject. So it could be gray, it could be blue, it could be even yellow or beige or brown. And you're going to paint your subject that color. And what you're going to do is you're going to use such a light wash of that color that it's going to give the illusion that it's white. So for this one, let's do kind of like a bluish gray. You can even, choose a little bit of indigo. But the key is watering it down so much that you're really just using the lightest wash possible. And if you feel like maybe it's too light, it's not. Okay, you want the lightest tint of this color. So we're using mostly water, almost even just like tinted water, basically. Okay, and you're just gonna paint the whole ghost this color. The whole thing. Going around that pumpkin. Okay, so see how watered down this is and how really, really light it is? This is what you want. And it's always better to go lighter than darker because it's harder to lift or remove color than it is to add it. You can always make something darker. You can't always lift the color and make it lighter. So water down your paint. I just added a bunch of water to a little bit of indigo that was right there. And again, like I said, you could use brown, you could use yellow, whatever you want the undertone of your color to be, use that color. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is, here I'm just lifting a little bit. You're gonna take slightly, just a tiny bit more of that color, just a like literal tad. I'm gonna grab a little bit of burnt sienna just to make it a bit more gray. And I'm gonna start tapping in this darker color to areas where there would be a bit more shadow. So around the pumpkin there, under the arms, and then you can even start doing some of the creases in the ghost. Okay, you can go around the edge of it. Now your ghost should still be wet if you're doing this. Okay, just doing it really, really lightly Now, if you went to go back in and you added too much water, which might have happened, it happens to a lot of us, just try and spread it around. When you go back in, you want to try, even though we have a lot of water added to our color here, you don't want to have a lot of water on your brush going back into a painting, because what water does is it repels the paint. So mix your color and then dry off your brush, then pick up just a tiny bit of that color. Okay, so if I want to add a little bit more darkness, add a little bit more burnt sienna, just a bit more gray. Dry your brush on your paper so there's no extra water there, then pick up your color. So you only have the tiniest amount. Then you can add it, because if you add all of that extra water, it's going to kind of blend, or not blend, it's going to create those hard lines. So I'm just adding a little bit of extra dry kind of paint. I'm going to wash that off. It's still even a little bit too dark. Like that. I keep drying off my brush because I don't want excess water on there. You don't want more water that you're laying down than there is on the paper. Okay. So now we're going to let this dry, and then we can add a little bit more shadow to it. Okay, so now that it's dry, we're going to add shadow, but because it's not wet anymore, it's going to be a little bit different on how you apply it. So I want to add shadow underneath these arms, so the arms stick out in the foreground a bit more. So I'm going to add a little bit of water on my brush, just pick up a little bit of pigment. I'm going to add some of that dark color under the arms here. Then I'm going to quickly wash off my brush, dry it, and then just blend out that the bottom of that color. So if you feel like you're bringing down too much pigment, again, wash off your brush and just blend it out. Okay, so see how the arms now look like they're sticking out a bit more? Go back in and add a little bit more. And if you're getting a harsh line there, again, just wash off your brush, dry it a little bit, blend it out. Okay, you want any of that dark color to blend out evenly. But see how that helps the arms stick out? I'm going to add a little bit more here. Wash off my brush, dry it. Like so. Okay, and that's kind of all you need. Same thing with some of these creases. You can add some of the dark color there, wash off, dry it, blend out that line. Same thing here. Add the color, wash, dry, blend out the line. Okay, and that's all you really need to do. Okay, so now let's just do this pumpkin. So I'm just gonna put orange all over the pumpkin, a light wash of orange to start. Okay, then I'm gonna grab more darker orange and go around the bottom here, just tap it around the top and then around some of those lines of the sections. Like that. Okay, and if you want to lift up some light areas, you can just dry off your brush. Lift some of the color just a little bit, like that, and then let that dry. Now let's just do the face, and we can make it really cute and simple. You can, let's see, we can do eyes that are, you know, fully kind of closed, or, yeah, I think I kind of want to do that. So eyes like just little, like that, and we can do little cheeks and just a simple smile. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab some, or actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab a pen. It'll be easier to do that with a pen. So I'm just gonna go like this, like this, and like this. We're gonna add a little bit of pink rosy cheeks there. Make this the cutest little ghost. Like that. And if you want to add a little bit of extra, you know, color to the mouth and the eyes, you can. Let's do the stem of this pumpkin. And the pumpkin's fairly dry. So I'm just going to go around, oops, the pumpkin with some of the brown, just to add a little bit of shading to the sections. Like that. And like that. And a little bit more darkness to the stem, and that's about it. Honestly, the cutest little pumpkin. Perfect for a card or something for a little one. And there you go. Thank you all so much for watching my video. I really hope you liked it and I hope you learned something. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on all my other platforms for tons more content. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.